Oh, welcome to the special edition of Two Cigars and a Blunt. I am the man on the street.
And this is Pharaoh King.
Conspiracy brother number one.
Oh, you ain't gonna tell your other names, eh? Your mother's
Nah,
favorite.
nah.
Oh, you just say that. You just say that with your brother's on.
Everybody, mama.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't care.
I got you, man. But we get on today, so we're gonna talk about this South Carolina Iowa game, and just to get on, you see, I changed my background, celebrate those girls winning their third national championship under Don Staley. It was a great game. What do you thought of it, Farrell?
It was an outstanding game. It was they covered the spread, and with that being said, I kind of figured this is how they was going to play them. UConn gave South Carolina the blueprint to beat Iowa. So
yeah. What about you, conspiracy brother?
Oh yeah, it was a pretty good game. But again, when you got one player on your team compared to a team,
oh yeah,
usually you expect what happened to happen.
Yeah, and that's what 2 years in a row that she got to the dance and didn't get the finish. And you kind of feel bad for her that she didn't go out as a champion, but she did uplift women college sports to new heights because everybody is trying to get her, Ice Cube trying to get her to come to the
big three.
To the big three. And of course the WNBA wants her to do what she needs. Then I heard somebody else try to add more money up on the ante to the big three. So she did uplift the thing.
Teams.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because she's gonna bring numbers because she shoot it like a dude, but it just didn't win her way tonight. And South Carolina just had when the game first started, I was like, oh shit, this shit about to be one of those games. But like you say,
that's why they play 4 quarters.
That's exactly right. Yeah.
You come out hot in the first, but you still got to get to the fourth.
That's right.
Keep the same energy.
That's right. That first.
Once again, though, I think if Iowa would have recruited better players, better supporting cast, maybe we wouldn't be talking about this. But they didn't get anybody from last year to add to the team to make it better.
They lost somebody from last year, actually. They went to LSU.
So if I'm blaming Iowa's recruiting on this year. I mean, even though they got to the big dance, just thinking how far they could have went or their record. So
yeah. And then South Carolina came out flat though. They came out kind of flat. Like I said, it wasn't looking too bad. Oh girl, Clark had 18 points in that first quarter. I'm like, man, you about to have 60 on them if they don't buckle down. But that defense, that if that 3-ball don't go, that's when that defense shows up, and South Carolina came with that defense.
Oh yeah,
you can ask Steph Curry that. That's why they about to play the play in because he relies on the 3. So
it's a great equalizer on both ways because when you jack that bitch up too much, and you start missing them, they get them out to running.
Yeah, that's true. So, but before we talk about South Carolina and Don Staley and the game, the actual great game that they played. How do you look at Caitlin Clark now? Do you still consider her to be the GOAT? She got all the records, but she didn't get that collegiate championship. So,
as far as the numbers are concerned, yes, she's the GOAT because she didn't set many records and broken many records. So, to that extent, and it's only they only played 4 years. So, with that small window, you would have to put her up there even without winning the championships because they got, people who won multiple championships end up in the same position?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. You're right about that.
They want the star player at least.
Yeah, the star player. What you got on that?
But, it's like how many average years does a woman play in college before she even goes to the WNBA? Because it's not like the men where they do one and done.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They play all of them.
Right. So when you look at that, when you start setting records, a lot of the men, they're not playing full 4 years like back in the day. So them Division I records are going to fall.
Yeah,
with a person like her.
Yeah, you're right.
You're
right. Shout out to my
Let's
class.
also look at the conference she played in. She wasn't playing, the Southeast or the ACC or the Big East.
Yeah, she's in the
type
big team.
of caliber players.
Yeah,
I know she's a shooter. I'm not taking that from her. I'm just saying the competition, like the competition she had tonight and against LSU and against UConn, they made them play.
Yeah, made them play.
They was down to the final buzzer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if she played that type of competition in her conference her whole 4 years, would she be where she at today?
Yeah.
I just well, you got to think if she was in the same conference, they would have a higher caliber player around her.
Yeah,
so possibly she could have won a national championship. If that was the case.
That's you making my point.
But you can't fault the
I didn't fault nobody
process. I'm saying for the team that she or nobody probably knew she was going to be as great as she was. So you can't say that her going to Iowa.
Yeah,
So
well, Gino, I think Gino from UConn said he didn't recruit her for some reason.
Yeah, because
I didn't get a chance to read it. I didn't get a chance to read it.
She wanted to go to UConn. She wanted to go to UConn.
Yeah.
She wanted to go to UConn. But I'm shout out my classmate. She a USC alum. I know she's happy. Val, Taylor Williams.
Look, cheers. Toast going up.
Yeah,
hey man, I done drink mine.
Oh yeah, that pressure busts a pipe all the time.
That's right, pressure bust flight. Go ahead. That's my classmate right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. She's a USC alum, but
nobody's taking anything away from her accomplishments by any means.
Yeah, let me ask you before we go to the girls to the Gamecocks. Do you think the added pressure of everybody saying you the GOAT, do you think that has something to do with it, Pharaoh?
No.
No.
They had a mission that Don Staley put them on, and that's all they were worried about.
Okay. All right.
I don't think any other pressure was added other than them finishing undefeated. I think the pressure was on them to finish undefeated.
Okay. What about you, Conspiracy Brother?
I don't think there was no added pressure, but she just, like I said earlier, 1 against 5 ain't never gonna win.
Yeah.
And when your option is you chucking up threes the entire game, and college basketball is made for zones, so that's they can stay out there all day on her letting chuck up them far threes.
Yeah, and I think
that the center, there was nobody with South Carolina center. She had 17 rebounds, 3 blocks, 15 points. I mean, there was nobody there to help her under the rim. So
exactly,
who's gonna do that?
And that's what I'm saying. I think it was a little bit of added pressure because you're trying to close your college career out on a high note. And I think that everybody's saying that, hey, she's the best thing since sliced bread. And of course, if I don't make these shots, my team not going to win. I just think that's.
Oh, you talking about Caitlin Clark pressure on her?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, absolutely. I thought you were talking about the Gamecocks.
No.
It was pressure on her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I say. When everybody's saying you the GOAT, you the best thing.
Yeah.
You got to come out.
She was making commercials already, so it's a lot of pressure on her.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. So that added pressure. Everybody saying you this, you that, but then you don't win the big dance. Now you got to look yourself. Now people are saying, are you really the champion? Not saying that winning the championship make you any less of a great player, but it just icing on the cake. Especially
but I think that's with anybody.
Man
on the street. Anybody that's in her position that has to close out their career. Let's go with Charles Barkley. He didn't get a championship. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Patrick Ewing, Karl Malone. We can go down the list of people.
Yeah.
Yes. But so in college, so it's like, come on.
Yeah. And then to go back to back, I think that what hurts even more. You get just like the
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. What's the team Jordan beat back to back? Utah, the Jazz, Karl Malone and Stockton. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You go back to back and you that close. You that close.
The Denver Broncos, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Before they got Terrell Davis.
Yeah.
Exactly. You needed that extra piece to get you over the hump. And of course, Caitlin, she just didn't get it done. But like I say, hats off to her.
Oh, she got it done. The other 14 players didn't get it done that she had on the bench.
I guess why
I blame the coach too. I blame the coach too.
Yeah, because but at the end, I think she went like 17 for 28 or something like that. She ended up with 30 points. But what I'm
you're
saying
tired from being guarded the whole game. Listen, you're gonna be tired too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they put a mission to shut her down, which they did. You had 18 points, and after that, you get what, 12?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, because she had 18 in the first quarter.
Yeah, and you get 12 after that.
So that's 4 points. That's 4
like
points.
It's like the Atlanta Falcons Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You was up 25 points and lost by 3. I mean, come on.
That's true too. But now let's turn out, shout out to Owl. They didn't get it done, but hey, like Pharaoh King said, we was watching the game. We ain't gonna hear from Owl in a while.
Yeah, because they don't have no fallback player.
Yeah, I got the fallback.
He's the only player for the last 2 to 3 seasons. There's no fallback player. So who's going to keep him on the map?
That's right. But let's look at this Gamecocks. You brought it up, Pharaoh Cardosa. She had 17 points. 17 points,
15 rebounds, 15 points, 3 blocks.
And 3 blocks. She
like 5 or 6 assists or something like that.
And then they got a bunch of freshmen around her, to pull up. So, what did you think about that? The way that they played on Pharaoh?
Absolutely, they went outstanding because I forget old girl's name. She the one that was putting the pressure on Caitlin Clark, but she made some crucial threes. So some crucial shots. I want to say threes, crucial shots. So yeah. Don Staley has 3 more years of possibly getting a ring.
Yeah, my classmate put it up there. Raven Johnson. She applied that pressure. That's what my classmate Taylor Wayne. She may be a shooter, but Raven Johnson applied the pressure and got her out of her rhythm. Go ahead. Right. That's my classmate right there.
Oh, and what about the defense? Because she got stripped like twice, 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Defensive wise. So
so what you got to say about that?
South Carolina is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
They already been a problem. They're going to continue to be a problem.
Yeah, because they got to the Final Four last year, and it was Caitlin Clark that put them out last year.
Ooh, so that's sweet revenge.
But what's amazing though is that Don Staley got 5 new players to do better than the last team that she had last year, and I think that's a phenomenal job of her coaching. Like you said, especially with the freshmen, and that's why I said I shine the light back on Iowa's head coach for not doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Get your recruiting class.
She had the flame.
Huh?
She had a chance. She had a hot player, so she had plenty of chance to pull some major talent to recruit off of that. Like she gonna be here next year, so you can come in. So they missed a golden.
I blame the recruiting on Iowa for failing Caitlin Clark this season.
Yeah, and of course, like they say, a lot of people give Don Staley a lot of grief, but she's one of the best basketball coaches, male or female, out there. And the way that she got them to focus in, hey, we got the D up on Caitlin Clark. We just can't let her go off. Even though she got off in that first quarter, hey, we got to buckle her down. Because now you got to force other players to get better. And as you can see, it didn't happen. So Don Staley, she's become one of the. She reminds you of Pat Summitt when she was at Tennessee, and Gino, because every year she may lose a player, but they keep coming back, and they get better and better. I don't know if you ever seen the video. They actually, when they do their practice, they actually practice against men. They got the student body. Men comes out and actually they actually practice against those guys. And that's why they get that physical mentality from. You know what I'm saying? So that when they do play other women, they're a little bit more dominant than actual other female team.
Listen, if you don't practice hard, what did Junior say? I'll say, I get paid to practice. I play for free on Sunday.
That's exactly what it is.
And that is the mindset that a lot of people don't have when they come into this situation. Practice hard. If I practice against somebody better than me, when I play average people, hell, I look that much better. So
yeah. And it was a couple of clutch shots too. To be down by those many points starting out, because some teams will fold. Some teams don't have that because oh man, we about to get blowed out. But South Carolina found that niche. Don Staley say something, or You know, it might be one of the leaders, Cardoso, leader on the team. Hey, we just need to buckle down. We just need to focus more. You know what I'm saying? Stop making bad shots. And I think that was the turnaround of the whole game.
Absolutely. Defense. No, it's the defense that was a turnaround. Because once they started buckling down on defense, their shots started going.
Exactly.
Right. And then then Iowa got frustrated. So now they're going to miss their shots because the defense is frustrating them. So yeah, of course. That's why you play 4 quarters or 2 halves or whatever the case is.
Yeah. Whatever it is, though.
Defense is always the winner.
I think defense wins games. If you don't have defense, you can
defense
have when Dallas was all they do was running offense and they never had any defense. If they didn't run the team out the gym, they were losing. So
yeah. And the crazy part, I think, is that Dawn Staley don't get the credit that she deserves. Even though this is her 3rd national championship, there's going to be a lot of haters out there that will say that she's not one of the best coaches or female coach, or like I say, male or female in the game.
They can't.
So what you know what I'm saying, conspiracy brother, what do you say when people say that, hey, I still don't think she's one of the best? I'm talking about people like I can't stand them, Shitlock. I'm talking about Jason Whitlock. When people say stuff like that, even though she may have won 3 championships, he probably still would say that, well, I still want to consider her to be a great coach.
Well, she's gonna keep winning, so he'll eventually eat his words, which they all do.
Yeah.
So the proof is in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? She ain't been there. How many years she been there?
I want to say Dawn Staley been in about 6 or 7 years. Don't quote me on that though.
And she ain't going nowhere no time soon. So
no, she never buy another drink. I don't know if she drinks or not. She never bought another drink or another meal in Columbia, South Carolina, or the whole state of South Carolina. True.
Hey, they about to treat her like Nick Saban. They're gonna give her her own house and everything.
Oh yeah. They're already working on the statue right now.
Heck yeah, man. I'm telling you, man.
What you got to say about that? What you think about when you hear people say that Farrell, that Dawn Staley is not one of the best coaches in coaches around when they downplay what she has achieved?
Yeah. What has he accomplished? Please, somebody tell me, what has he accomplished?
Yeah, that's true.
So anything he says is how they say it, it's hyperbole. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
There's your opinion, but proof is in the pudding. She's now one of 5 coaches that have 3 or more wins in NCAA Division I history. There's nothing else to be said other than win another championship. And now, what are you really going to say?
That's right, because of what I think it's Gino and then Pat Summitt and now Dawn Staley.
No, it's another coach. Starts with a V. It's a female. They had put the list.
Was it Vivian something like Vivian?
Her last name starts with a V. It's like a Virgin.
2008. Oh, thanks, cuz. Hey, shout out my cuz right there. She's been there since 2008. So,
okay.
All right. So, all right.
She's gonna be there to 2058. The way she's doing it right now, boy.
Yeah. The way that she's playing right now. But thanks, cuz, for getting me straight. I think she's a great coach, and she did play in the WNBA. She's an Olympic champion as well.
Right. I don't know. All the pedigree to know.
Yeah, I don't know if she got a championship in the WNBA though. Don't quote me on that one. But I know she did play for the Olympics. I know she's a gold medal.
Gold medal.
Yeah.
College, so she got the pedigree regardless. So
yeah. But then what do you think about this record though? Now she's, I think, 110 in the last 3 seasons. She's only lost 3 games. I think her record is 110, including the
tournament.
The tournament. Thank you. I've been drinking. I've been drinking. So
that thing was on a cliffhanger. It wasn't jumping. It just couldn't go.
Get it out, boy. I was over here kicking it like a kickstand. Now you do a motorcycle. How you do, Pharaoh? When I'm in the clutch, I tried to get that shit started. I couldn't get it out.
And I couldn't figure out where the hell he was going. I was gonna let him get there though. He gonna get there eventually. Appreciate you, Pharaoh.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
She hasn't won any championship when she played for Virginia. So
okay, but did he get the
final 6-time WNBA All-Star? So
okay, and
what
she
was the boxer name on Harlem Nights?
That's
what I was thinking of while you was doing it. That's why I couldn't say shit. I was like,
Come on now, take your time.
But I got it out there. I got it out.
Look, that's the visual I saw while he was doing that.
Yeah, and that's exactly what it was, though.
Hey,
But,
eyes closed.
yeah. But
Take your time. You got it.
oh man, but when you think about that record, though, I think after the day it's 110 in 3 years. You only lost 3 games. Man, that's something you just I know a lot of teams probably run that. When you talk about UConn and you talk about Tennessee when it was real dominant. To do that in 3 years, though, man, that's just crazy. That's crazy.
That's in the same echelon of greatness as a coach.
Yeah.
All that falls in together. So regardless of what that one guy says, the product speaks for itself.
Yeah. All the haters that may say that, but I totally agree with you on that.
Haters gonna
Dawn Staley got 10 gold medals, y'all.
God damn, I didn't know she had 10.
She has 3 as a player. She got 3 as a player.
Oh, okay.
2 World Cup.
Okay.
And then as a coach, she coached the Olympic team.
Okay.
Yeah.
She got a World Cup as a coach. And then some FIBA stuff, Pan American Games, World Championship, FIBA Championship. She's a winner.
Man, that's exactly what she is. Damn. I didn't know she had all those damn gold
10
medals.
gold medals, dog.
That's what I'm
and
talking
1
about.
bronze.
Okay.
That's it.
Hey, you can't complain about that. Hey,
No.
but
now 3 championships.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
maybe she need to come coach the damn Pelicans. Hell.
Yeah.
Come on, Dawn Staley in New Orleans. Yes.
Hey, what you saying that, I'm gonna tell you now. I know the Milwaukee Bucks right now are kicking themselves in the ass. They fired a coach that was winning to get a coach that hasn't won in the playoffs, and now they're 500 since they had him.
Yeah. And then basically we switched coaches because we got Milwaukee coach, the Sixers. That's Milwaukee. Yeah,
and they're winning.
Yeah. But we'll talk about that later on. Let's keep it on these game calls right now.
I'm sorry, I just.
But my last thing though. So when you see something fair, I want you to expound a little bit more. 1-10 and only 3 losses in 3 years, and then your team is constant because you lose those seniors that you had from last year that Iowa didn't, couldn't recruit in. You understand what I'm saying? Your best player is about to leave, but you don't have nobody that's going to take a spot. But it seems as though that South Carolina, they had Asia Wilson, they had Boston that left and went to the WNBA, but she's able to recruit those people to restock for the next year and the next year and the next year. That's a great feat on her part and the recruiting team that she has around her.
Once again, we say that she's a winner. People want to play for a winner. Nobody knows much about Iowa's head coach than this. She's a head coach. Hell, I don't even know the woman's name. I forgot her name already. But I mean, you want to go play for people. Say people went to play for Nick Saban because Nick Saban had, people go play for Deion Sanders because Deion Sanders has that. You see what I'm saying? Deion Sanders has that following. So
he has that it factor.
Right. So you're going to go play to a higher expectation. Plus, with your recruiting coming down, if you know people recruiting you to go to that school, you're going to put out 110%.
Yeah. That's
going to show that you want to win. I mean, come on. I'd play for her if she was a woman head coach for a men's team. I'd play for her.
Well, conspiracy brother, I'm trying to get it for the Pelicans.
Hey, to want a man like a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying?
Boy, you would be like a Larry Johnson / Charles Barkley / Shaquille O'Neal /
Anthony Mason.
Anthony Mason.
You're gonna be like that swimmer. You're gonna be just like the swimmer.
Oh yeah.
No, but I'm saying if she was coaching for a men's team,
genius.
I'd play for her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think she would get that respect from the men's team, just like you say. She's been a winner wherever she went, and that's what it boils down to. If you're a winner and you come with that philosophy, or because like I say, South Carolina women, they wasn't winning like that. They wasn't winning like that till she came and she brought that mentality to turn that program around to make them one of the most dominant in the last, I would say, last 7 to 8 years. You know what I'm saying?
It'd be competitive.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You start out being competitive, then all of a sudden you start getting these players in, like you say, Pharaoh. You getting these players in that want to play for you, and they fall into that system that you coach, and it just keep rolling and rolling. And now you got other players instead of saying, because at one point in time it was only UConn. Everybody want to go to UConn because Gino got those jokers, or Tennessee. Pat Summer had those, or Notre Dame at one point in time. And now you got these star players saying, "Hey man, I want to go play for downstate down in South Carolina." Now she's getting these players year in and year out, and I think South Carolina could be more dominant in the years to come.
But don't forget now, she was also a head coach for Temple for about seven or 8 seasons or something like that.
Yeah, Temple gave her first shot.
She was back home in Pennsylvania where she grew up, coaching. So she's an Eagle coach for a minute, man.
That's right. She's an Eagle fan, so I'm not gonna let that go by. She's an Eagles fan, and things like that. That will happen. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you got that right. So now the men's are up tomorrow. It's going to be South Carolina, but we got to talk about a little bit this national championship that's going to happen tomorrow. One more thing before we switch things. I just don't like that they start the game at 3:00 though. They could give the women a little bit more respect than that. If I'm wrong, y'all tell me I'm wrong, man.
I think because Sunday, it's because it's on a Sunday. Okay. If you even go back to any other sports,
on Sunday,
But I mean, Super Bowl's on Sunday, but you look at any other playoff games, even in the NFL, they start at 3:00.
Yeah, but not
that's because they have multiple games.
Yeah, but not the championship.
I get you.
I get you. Start about 6, 7, something like that in prime time hours.
Yeah, and the reason why I say that is because I think that the women's game were more competitive and they got more highlights. They got more special players than the men do. I can't name one player that's playing in the national championship tomorrow night, and their game starting at 9:20.
Edie, Purdue, 7-4.
I don't know who he is. I'm just telling you, I don't know who he is, King. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The man's been on TV for 2 years now, and this year they're undefeated, or they lost 4 games, I think. Also,
but I'm gonna tell you like this. I can tell you, I'm not following because I didn't even know UConn won the national championship last year. I thought it was Villanova.
God, man, hell yeah!
I thought it was Villanova. See, that's what I'm telling you. I'm more focused on the women's game than I was on the men's game.
South Carolina men ain't doing shit. I'd focus on them too.
No, I think it's because what I think it is because the women they stick around much longer, and you get to know the women's name. In the men's game, they're one and done, and that's what I'm saying. That's why
one and done is starting to be really a difficult task now because a lot of these guys that are good are staying in because they get that NIL money, so they ain't got to jump to go to the NBA. They can just play, get some money, and I ain't even got to go to the NBA now.
Yeah, they can work in the game.
Money
and stay and develop more. So when they get to the NBA, they better off.
Yeah, and then you increase your stock your draft and your stock as well.
Because like you said, these guys is you don't know who the star is because these are teams.
That's right.
But one guy they knew him because he's 7'4".
I mean, but like I said, that's one reason I know.
He's a real life giant.
Yeah, but like I said before,
it's in your face.
Yeah, but like I said before, it's gonna be a good game tomorrow. I'm like Pharaoh with this. I don't care who wins.
That giant probably gonna win. He's gonna have that giant all over TV. I am the ball. Go ahead, Pharaoh.
I would say, but I mean, you got to think UConn's center is not a scrub, so he's gonna give. He's tall too. He's like 6'10" or something like that. So it's not like he's gonna be in there and just dominate the game.
Yeah, and then UConn got something to prove too, because they are the defending national champion to go back to back, and I don't think there has been a back to back in the men's in a while. I can't remember since Florida, and that's what the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the early 2000s when Florida went back to back.
And
Yeah.
Al Hope and all them retired now.
Yeah. You know,
they got their own podcast now. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they do what we're doing right now.
They're where our rings at.
Hey, and look, all three of us are retired. So think about that.
Exactly. But you know, I think it's going to be a competitive game.
Yeah,
you know,
I think so too.
Yeah, but I think I haven't really watched a lot of, like I say, college basketball this year. I did watch when UConn when they played. I think UConn going to pull it out. I don't think Purdue.
They have better shooters.
Yes, and
UConn has better
shooters, and they hitting.
Yeah. You know? And I believe that's what's going to be the difference in the game is their shooting.
Yeah, I think what they're going to do is they're going to attack first to get that boy in foul trouble. And once he out the game, man, it's a whole different game for them.
Yeah.
And I don't think you know what? I don't even think people even thought of it like that. They never thought of going there and try to put them in foul trouble.
Yeah, man. Yeah. They just might do. That's what I would do is attack them.
Because I don't think NC State was really trying to do that. They were too busy trying to outshoot them.
Outshoot them, yeah, and that gets you out your game too. You know, I think we talked about this earlier when we was talking about the Kansas City Chiefs and the Ravens. You know, you try to play a different game than what you've been doing all year, and I think you just can't come with that mentality. You got to get that big man in trouble. If you're Connecticut, get him in trouble, then they like you say, Farrell, they got better shooters, and I think they just got a better all around team, but. You never know how the ball going to bounce either, though.
Yeah, man, I'll make a Hacker Shack, a new one, Hacker Edie, whatever you want to call his name.
Yeah, I just hope that the referees don't get in the game like they did in the UConn and the Iowa game. I still think that was a terrible call at the wrong time.
Listen, man, I done told y'all, stop letting the referees determine the outcome of the game. Go in there, do your job, blow them out, put your foot on the neck, whatever the case may, to keep that from happening.
Yeah.
All right. So I blame a lot of the coaching and a lot of the players for not doing a job to make sure you're up 10, 11, 12 points.
Yeah.
And not 2 or 3 points to make the outcome the outcome of the game. I know it sounds easier than said and done, but that's the mind focus that you should go in on. Yeah.
But before we go, just want to get in and talk a little bit about that. Bronny James say he's going to the NBA. I'm a LeBron fan. I'm gonna give you my take before I hear y'all take. I think it's a bad look. I really do. I don't think that his body is. He needs to stay at least another year or two to work on his game, even after coming back from his procedure that he had. You know what I'm saying? To work on his shots because, like you say very early, more practice make you a better player. You know what I'm saying? I understand that you're trying to capitalize on your dad's name, but you're trying to make a name for yourself. And for me, I don't think after the situation that you had, it's the perfect time for you to try to make that jump to the NBA.
I got it. I got the perfect. I'm tell you what's about to happen.
All right.
He's not going to go to the NBA. He's going to stay in school 4 years, and LeBron James is going to enroll in the school that he's in and play basketball because he never went to college. So he can still be eligible to play basketball because he never went to college.
No, I think what you went to pro, you can't go back to college. It's not like on baseball. It's not like baseball.
Who say?
Well, I don't know if it's the same sport. I think if it's a different sport, you could do it because that's what Chris Winkie did.
So why can somebody in the so no, he can do that shit. Ain't no law say that. He gonna do it. Why? I'm telling you, LeBron James enroll into USC and play with his son, and that's how they're gonna make this shit work.
Oh, he might
get redrafted.
or he might become a transgender. He might become a transgender, be LeBron, and
go to the WNBA.
I just think it's a bad look. What you think about it, Pharaoh?
Absolutely. Like I said when we was talking earlier today, this is not AAU. You playing with USC ever since? What you say? What you say?
I say I'm so high right now. I'm thinking LeBron James should go into school. Like I ain't smoked in 3 days.
Hey, he fasted from smoking too. God damn. Yeah, but no, I just think it's not AAU, man. and it's showed since he went with USC. He's not the star guy on the court. He's just a name on the court. It's not taking away that he can't play.
Yeah.
But
not at all.
This is not AAU. This is not organized, paid, competition.
Yeah.
So I believe you do need to stay at least another season.
Yeah. Especially after you had that, you had that emergency, you know what I'm saying, to get your body more. Yeah, because like you say, in college, they do play hard, but now you got in college, I think they played at 30 or 40 games. Now you got now you got 82 games that your body, you got to constantly keep your body in that type of, in top shape.
LeBron James easily could do 4 years of that. Easily.
He's already playing 32 games because they low management on him for half the season.
That's what I'm saying. He got enough money, he go do it for free.
Yeah. So but that's just my take on the whole thing. And of course, what's going on here in Augusta. Kids are out of school, and you got the Masters coming up. So shit about to be crazy around here. The traffic about to be crazy. We got somebody else here. What you got right here? Off topic, brand grill. Oh, that's a good question. Off topic, Pam Grill or Brandon Famous?
Hey, look right here.
The daughter of
especially in any sport, then you can't go play the same sport in college.
Okay, I got you. But Farrell, you see what? Ask the question right. What is it? Off topic, Pam Grill or Bernadette Stamos, the daughter on Good Time, who is more beautiful? Definitely, easily Bernadette, and she's still beautiful and fine. I agree with you 100%.
Facts.
I would take Thelma for Good Time any day. I actually got a picture of with Thelma.
That's right. That's right. You do.
I told you. I ever tell you that story on Conspiracy Brother?
Nah, you never tell me that one.
Let me tell you the story because they had the booth set up, and they always have the little festival down there in Evans. And me and my wife, we walked in, and first thing I say, that's Thelma from Good Time. Oh shit! You got to pay to take a picture, right? So I went to the ATM machine, man, got my money because I bought the book from her. Buy the book.
Shit, that wasn't good enough.
Yeah, I bought. Check it out. I bought the book. I bought the book, and I say, she's like, you want a picture? I say, oh, for sure. Then she was like, she say, you
just said what kind?
Hey, check it out though, Conspiracy. She was like, you want your wife to get in the picture? I said, hell no, this is my picture. Hell no. I just pushed my wife to the side, man. Yeah.
That's some cold shit.
Yeah. Pam Grill's fine.
He said, hey, you should have just said, hey, listen, this is for me. You want a picture? Go to the ATM, get your money.
Get your own money.
Pam Grill had that run.
So
had that run, but Thelma all day.
You got it right. It's always going to be.
Major Hall, we agree with you. It's always
We appreciate that one.
Thank you.
Great visuals.
Great visual. Well, thank you for that, man. Thank you for your comment on that one. But yes. But this was just a special edition of Two Cigars and a Blunt. We just want to talk about the game a little bit, and that's what we did. So fellas,
we love the ladies, man. We love the ladies. That's why we had to get on and give them a special appreciation, because the sport they play is so beautiful and clean.
Oh yeah.
They don't need dunks. They have skill.
They're more fundamental. Fundamental.
You have no choice when you can't dunk the ball.
And there goes the hate of a man.
Hell, the 6'7" girl jump as high as I did. Hell.
Mm-hmm. But
I just like watching because it's fundamental.
It's still good. It's still good. I enjoyed it.
But it was a great competition. Shout out to Caitlin Clark again. Great season. It came up short, but you got to go into bigger and better things. Hopefully, the WNBA will get their pay together so that these women don't have to go overseas to try to make money overseas. Hopefully, they stop paying these players what they really deserve. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I agree with you, but women need to start supporting women's sports. Okay?
If y'all go, I go.
If you're having a problem with the women not getting paid, go support your fellow woman.
Yeah.
Fill up the stands. Fill up the stands.
Team in Orlando. Orlando needs to get the team back.
Yeah,
man. Like, just don't sit there and complain about it. Go show the support so they can get that paycheck.
But men also got to support them too. We also got.
I didn't say that men do support. There's always a lot of men that go to those games.
No, I don't think so.
No,
but
look where I live. It ain't like I could just go to a game.
Yeah.
I say you see how he avoid. When the last time you've been to a dream game?
I haven't even been to an NBA game.
Well, if you go down to Charlotte, you probably could start for them motherfuckers because they garbage.
I can start on the Pelicans. What are you talking about?
Yeah, or the Pelicans.
Let me get it. Conspiracy right there. That's what that is.
That is exactly what it is. Yeah, man. But like I say, though, we just got on here. We just want to do a quick 2 cigars and a blunt. Our sports show is coming. It's coming sooner or later. But sooner than later, we still working to change.
We'll be on Wednesday this week. This week. Don't forget about Wednesday.
Yeah, this week you usually come on at Friday at 8 o'clock, but this Wednesday it's gonna be 2 cigars and a blunt, and we're gonna have a good time. And the after show
8 o'clock.
After that, at 8 o'clock, okay. And we're gonna do what we do. But we like to close the show always. Pharaoh King, what you got for the people?
Man, I don't have much other than hope everybody had a good weekend. Shout out to the people who supporting us on this Sunday evenings. A great game today. Hopefully a great game tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hey, just smile, man. Look in the mirror. Ask yourself, what can I do to make the day better? And do it.
Exactly.
Be alive, goddamn. That's what you did to make the day better. You are alive.
That's right.
You're breathing.
That's what you got to preach, brother.
Oh man, I ain't came with shit, but man, shout out to the Smokers Lounge. Appreciate y'all for smoking with us.
You got a letter. Appreciate.
I was on my moped too.
Hey, shit, yeah, and I forgot to put the thing back up, man. God damn, where is it at? There it is, right there. Oh man, a little bit too late now.
Late now.
But that's
at least the Smokers Lounge know what they can do, so they tapped in anyway because they vibing with us like that.
Yeah, hey, great thing there. Like I said before, we just got on here today, and of course, we couldn't do this without y'all. Even though we do this for our benefit, but hopefully y'all get something out of it as well. Also, want to shout out, Miss Paula for coming on the other day. Miss Go, talked to her today. And everybody that support us. You don't have to, but we're so glad that y'all do come on and chat with us because y'all make the show even better than what it is when it's just us. And with that, I'm the man on the street.
And this is Pharaoh King.
Conspiracy brother number 1. Your mama's favorite.
That's right. Hey, we are 2 cigars in a blunt. Hey, y'all have a blessed rest of y'all day.